joining us today from the guild community, Goshkia, Benjamin. And no, I am not going to try to pronounce his name because I want to get it right and I'll fail it.
Thanks for having me today, guys. It's been an awesome experience so far. So, thank you.
Awesome. We have to start off. How do you pronounce your name?
The way I was taught by my grandfather was Folu.
Folu.
But people call me Foglata, Fog, whatever you want to call me. I actually have a name plaque that says "Hey You," so. That was from my very first job. They asked me in my interview what I like to be called, and I said, "Hey You" works just fine. So they printed up "Hey You" on a plaque and stuck it on my door. No problem.
Okay, so Blank, we have some really good definitions of inclusive versus exclusive when it comes to guilds and communities brought to us by the lovely Benjamin. However, do you believe or agree with the statement that just because you're exclusive, you have to fight against the reputation of being elitist? That's an interesting way to put it. Screen, now I'm going to pick on you.
Yes.
When it comes to dealing with the PR side of things, I am a PR counselor for the guild that I am in. So even though my guild is exclusive, if we want to go into the definitions that we do have a PR representation. I am assuming that you think it makes a difference whether you're exclusive or inclusive. You should have someone managing PR in some way, shape, or form? Or do you think PR doesn't matter in that case?
You joking?
Trolling. She's trolling right now.
I am trolling. No, seriously.
Wow.
Is there with you having an inclusive community where you're not being exclusive? I'd like to say that probably myself and Suda, we're in exclusive communities. We're probably seen as somewhat more elitist than other communities. I think Black, you're working towards a more inclusive community now. But you've come from exclusive communities. We've all had a bit of experience, and we've always stated that when you're building a guild up until this point, that we've emphasised that recruitment questions, knowing who you're bringing in, is something that's very important, but it's a lot easier to do when you've got an exclusive community that's much going to have a higher barrier of entry, so to speak, than an inclusive community that's going to be a lot more open in terms of its mindset of bringing people in, including the wider community. So bearing that in mind, is having a system where you deal with problem players and have a disciplinary system, so to speak, is that something you found you've had to have in place and well established with running an community that is more inclusive than, say, exclusive, where we would just raise the barriers to entry and grill people quite heavily before letting them in? Let's be honest.
Greetings, everyone. Pseudo here. Thanks for watching the Quick Bite from episode 16 of the Campfire, where we had Falu from Goshkia as we discussed inclusive versus exclusive guilds. And boy, oh boy, was that a fun, fact-filled episode. If you liked what you see in this Quick Bite, please click like, share, and subscribe. And of course, if you want to watch the full episode, click the bobbling heads above us. Leave us your comments, your questions. And remember, you can always get in touch with us anytime you'd like by leaving comments below, going to our website, MMOBuff.TV, clicking on contact, or of course, emailing us at voice@MMOBuff.TV. Look forward to speaking with you soon. Toodle pip.